What's up, bro? How is everybody doing? It's good to have you all here. This is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing's easy. Warriors and witches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We got stuff to talk about. Some stuff related to the Odyssey, some stuff related to Palword, some stuff related into Bethesda, and some stuff related into, I believe the last one is into like the Avengers, or at least a little bit, because I'm not excited for the new Avengers. Too much timey-wimey bullshit. Too much timey-wimey bullshit. So I'm just gonna focus on one of the characters at least. I will have a conversation in regards to that, but good to have you. Let's have one more round of applause. Here. Oh man. Today was a good day, but man, work has been beating my ass, and then by the time that I get home, I'm just like, bro, I want to play video games, and then I totally forget, oh shit, people want to watch my channel. So here I am, doing my very best to give you something to watch late at night, here, and yeah, I was playing a little bit of Palworld, buffing up and getting some stuff ready, and yeah, playing some of that. I also got a couple of games. I got a couple of games here that were on sale. One of them's kind of weird because I was playing it and I was just like, what is going on? Something called Dominican or Demon Icon. I was playing a little bit of that and I was like, what the fuck? But there's a couple of games that are wishlisted on GOG, and I think I want to get Fallout New Vegas and then Fallout 3. Even though Fallout 3 has its ups and downs, it's still a good game overall. And I think there's older versions of Fallout here that I've never played before that I might want to give a try to as well. I think I'm completely done with Fallout 4. I'm just... if you mod Fallout 4, maybe it's fun, but... I don't know. Fallout 4, it's just... oh, God. You gotta heavily mod that game. You know what's more fun to mod? Skyrim. Skyrim is more fun to mod than Fallout. Because Fallout, even though you will mod your game... good lord, man, that game is so fucking... it's good, but it's so Bethesda. The whole, like, taking care of your settlement bullshit, that's Todd Howard shit. And I don't want Todd Howard shit. I want fucking the Obsidian shit. But Obsidian's being weird. Yeah. I'll have to get them up later. How's everybody doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ambient Pain World. The Pineappler. Good to see you. I like that name. I really do like that game. Let us see. Let us change up the theme here. I'd go for that. Try it out. I want to do Star Wars, but I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it today. Fable's always good. When I feel like I want to listen to Fable. Not today. We've done Fable so much. Yeah, we've done Fable so much. So let's do it again. Yeah, let's do Fable again. Fuck it. Let's just do it again. I was like, man, I've done Fable so many times. Let's just do it again. What's up, Anjuta Ball? What's up? How you doing? I dropped the fuck out of Fallout 4. I understand that. What about modding The Sims like these gooner game girls out there, bro? Just no. Just no. What do you want me to do on Sims? Bring a green-haired girl into my fucking house, buy some cats, and then cut my tits off? I'm not playing Sims. Green hair. I'm not doing that. I'm just nah. Oh my gosh. Bro, I've been sweating today. I've been feeling it. By the way, I feel really good over, it's just been a few days, but I have literally cut myself off of what's it called, fast food. I feel much better. I feel much better. I'm not even touching even like 7-Eleven food. I'm cutting myself off of that because, you know, my body's just not, my body finally has decided, since you're not going to move forward, every time that you touch fast food, you're gonna throw up. And of course, that's not really what's happening. It just happened once, and I threw up, and then I was like, you know what? No. And I'm pretty sure eating more fast food is not gonna make me throw up, but I'm just imprinting it into my head that, yes, indeed, it does not make you feel better. So now I'm starting to eat protein. Bro, I should have been drinking protein shakes. This protein shake game, damn, I should have been doing that. I should have been doing protein shakes. It's actually not that bad. I actually like these drinks. I actually like them. I'm gonna try them out, see what's good for me, and then go from there, because I'm already working out while I'm working. And so I might as well just gain muscle as I work. Of course, I'm drinking soda, but who gives a fuck? I'm an American. As long as I just stay away from... As long as I continually brush my teeth and... what's it called? Mouthwash. Mouthwash is important. All that sort of stuff. But, overall, doing pretty good. I need to contact my family starting tomorrow, because I need to, because I haven't been feeling too well these past couple of days, and they would call me and I'd be like, yeah, just no, not right now, but I'm gonna call them tomorrow and then be like, hey, what's up, how you doing? Probably wondering if I'm dead. I almost did die from eating this fucking food that's not good for you, but yeah, I'm good. Anyway, let's start off with something fucking hilarious. Woodpit, what's up, man? Check this out. Hey, what's up, Pricefield? How you doing? Good to have you. Oh. But, yeah, let's get right into this. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. I thought that was fucking hilarious. I think there was another one. No, I'm not gonna show that. That's fine. Let's move on. Should we start off with the Mystique thing? I think I will. Saw this on Twitter earlier. I thought it was fucking hilarious. That dog was like, so we good, right? Anyway, let's move on. All right. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing's easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We are here to talk about the Avengers Doomsday trailer. I'm not here to talk about the trailer. I'm gonna be honest with you. Anything with Pedro Pascal, I'm not gonna watch the movie. Okay, I'm sick and tired of not only the story and its timey-wimey ways. This is why you should never touch timey-wimey fucking things within movies, because you're going to fuck up like because people will come to see Doom because Doom is one of the biggest arch like enemies in all of Marvel, along with Apocalypse and Thanos. But it's just like, and now you want it to be Robert Downey Jr. and for some odd reason, Steve Rogers is not Captain America. Well, actually, Steve Rogers is Captain America. What the hell is that nigga doing? He's supposed to be fucking, you know, I'm sorry, you're the Falcon. You had your own agency, and now nobody cares about you, okay? Now nobody cares. So, and they also made Thor with his short fucking hair again. I am sick and tired of this. They had Thor looking like Thor in the first Avengers movie, Dark World, and hell, I'll even mention, I don't like this movie, Love and Thunder. He had the long blonde hair in Love and Thunder, and he had the best moment was him in the first Avengers and Dark World. And that whole thing about him being fat in Endgame, what the fuck were you thinking? That was so fucking retarded. I mean, props to them for making something serious. I guess when you get rid of James Gunn and it's fucking Guardians of the Galaxy bullshit, maybe you could actually have something that's Avenger level sort of seriousness. So hats off to that. But I want to talk about the way the characters look. First of all, they got Mystique in there, and Mystique looks like this over here to the right, and I'm just like, trash. And anybody coming up to me saying, well, Jennifer Lawrence looked good. No, she looked like trash too. Okay? And her character was fucking annoying. That feminist bullshit out of here, bro. So the new one, she's dressed like the one over here on the right. And I'm like, why you fucking got her looking like one, like she's a Muslim / Padawan / somebody who doesn't clean their clothes sort of looking shit. What is this shit? I don't know what happened. Oh, I have an idea what happened, but there was a serious big, what's the word I'm looking for? There is a serious, choose my words carefully here. There is a mental health crisis here, but there's a serious imagination and lack of fun within film these days. The Odyssey, which we'll talk about later, their costumes look like hot garbage. And now, not now, but Avengers and most of Marvel, all of their outfits look like complete garbage. For some odd reason, they get Captain America's suit right. Thank God. Not the black one, the actual Captain America. They actually did Winter Soldier correctly, especially with that mask thing. How do you fuck up Winter Soldier? You know how wet women were when Winter Soldier came out? Like Captain America, Winter Soldier? You know how wet the pussies were for Winter Soldier? Now you got that man looking like a fucking bum. How the fuck? Moving on. And Scarlet Witch, she finally looked like Scarlet Witch in the Madness fucking movie, but I'm just like, too little too late. Also the fact that Doctor Strange is not in this Doomsday trailer, which is weird because this is kind of important. Doctor Strange is really important. And the overall sort of, and the fact that the Fantastic Four have these jackets on, and I'm just like, these jackets, really? Everything, these niggas love jackets. You could be in ancient Greece, you're gonna wear a jacket. You could be in Game of Thrones, you're gonna be wearing a jacket. Avengers, you're gonna be wearing a fucking jacket. We used to have a country. Hell, I'll even go back to the first X-Men movie. I hated the all black suits as well. I did. I hated it. And I just don't understand. Like, who's talking? Like it's the director or the director directs, and they're pretty much the ones saying like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make Rogue look like this." Wow, you're gonna make her have her fat ass out with yellow pants, yellow tight like latex, and like thigh-high boots? Yes, I will have Rogue with yellow, with latex and the boots. I will make Rogue look like that. Wow, bro. Wow. He's like, what happened to hashtag me too? Yeah, not a real thing. Also, you're fired. Next, who's the next person? Okay, you're a cosplayer? Good. Okay, I could work with this woman. Okay, what can you do? What's your cosplay? Can I see your portfolio? Damn, with the tits out? Okay, I can work with you. Can you do this for this character? Make Storm look like this. This is why China is going to fucking take over. Because the whole Marvel Rivals thing brings out the real it's so sad that the West is completely cut by feminist fucking simp boys and feminist fucking women. It's women trying to be men and shit, and they look at these costumes like, well, we want to cover her up and look like she ate Cheetos and shit. Like yeah, we're gonna give her black boots out of fucking nowhere. And I'm like, fire this person. Fire them. Please fire these people. It's so weird. Like, we figured it out in some aspects of the older movies, and then we delved away into complete... It's a different form of degeneracy. It's like, you know Hollywood is fucked up, but for some odd reason, they want to make less money. And so, when they have these females covered up, they get off on the fact that they're like, oh yeah, well, see, the ladies are all covered up, the chuds won't get hard. I'm telling you the fucking truth. They literally look at these costumes and they notice, like, it's like when we complain about the costumes, they're just like, wow, man, see, the chuds are mad because they're always porn brained this, porn brain that. This is why, bro, there are certain things that I want from China. There are certain things that I want from China. I'm just telling you, you know what I mean? Where it's just like these sort of conversations, fine. Have that conversation. You want to call people porn brain? Fine. But if you so much as come within the circle of like film design and filmmaking and all that sort of stuff, don't come out and go like, well, I'm going to change it to have her cover up and have a new design and deport her. Deport this bitch. I am firing people that make costumes like this is not enough. You have to deport them. You have to. We are losing our way of life in our society because we're not able to make the next step. But I'll have that conversation later. Let's just focus on the fact that Mystique does not look like Mystique. Like, it's horrible. Like, it's just, I kind of miss the old one where she was complete. The first Mystique that ever came out is the hottest. However, if they gave her the first Mystique that came out on X-Men and you gave her this outfit, we'd be done. By the way, can I say something about the hair? You can do both. The funny thing is that they kind of figured it out at the end. Like, obviously, this is some fake hair to the left. Fucking Jennifer Lawrence looks hot, but this outfit looks fake as fuck. Okay? I mean, what are we doing? But it looks to me like they are using real hair and giving it the red hair color. It should be slightly brighter, especially within the roots, and then have it be longer, much like this, because this is the real Mystique. And then I would make that fucking one lady who plays this Mystique wear this outfit with the thigh-high boots and everything, and you know, with the skulls around. And if she so much as says something like, well, I don't want my ass out. Oh, okay, that's fine. Next lady. What, you're firing me? Yeah, I'm firing you. Next lady. It's like, well, that's not right. Yeah, it's right. You don't want to do it. I'll have somebody else do it. That's just how it is. Trust me, these cosplayer ladies are doing it for free. As a matter of fact, they're spending money to look like this. They are spending money to look like this. It's so comical. I've seen the Mortal Kombat cosplays. I've seen the Genshin Impact cosplays. I've seen the Mass Effect cosplays. They do all of this shit better than fucking, even with the Odyssey stuff. The cosplays are way better than what they're doing over in Hollywood. They are losers. They are devoid of entertainment and the ability to get money. That's the whole thing. Oh, and here's another one. Like, obviously, I do not like, I will give it to this one. The outfit for Fantastic Four, the new one, is fine. It's actually pretty good. I like the 60s vibe to it. I hate the bitch that's attached to it. That's all I'm saying, okay? Alright, I don't like her long fucking fake ass hair. Sue Storm has like blonde hair, okay? I don't know why they're doing this like, yo, she's gonna have Daenerys fucking hair. No, you have blonde hair. Stop being fucking weird. Just odd. Okay, and I'll just show you this for a bit. Like, they had the blonde hair for this one, and then they were just like, make her wear something completely retarded. That was the other Fantastic Four. And then, of course, you get the OG one of the old school Thor. It's like, shout out to that lady. She looks great. I think she looks amazing. But let's be honest, okay? Because Marvel and comics is a male fucking centered brand. It just is, okay? I don't want to hear anybody going like, it's girls. Fuck those bitches, okay? All right. They are in the back seat, probably playing Marvel Rivals and cosplaying. They're not going to be in they realize that men bring in the money. The boys bring in the money to Marvel, okay? They know this. They're not having this whole feminist debate. They're enjoying the hobby along with us. But it was this one, bro. It was this one. I'm sorry. It was Jessica Alba? Are you serious? Who complained? No one complained. Everybody was like, I don't think the person playing Johnny fits the description with his hair. And then they thought that Mr. Reed looked perfect. And then they saw Jessica Alba and they were just like, and then I remember people saying like, yo, actually Fantastic Four isn't all that great. And I was like, actually, they did a pretty fucking good job. They did. Jessica Alba's way better. Like, blew the socks right off of all of them. And I like the suit. I love the suit. And bro, they understood Sue should not look like a model. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, okay? Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Shoes should not look like a model. Tourist. All of them, tourist. She's in my top 3 of all time. I understand that. I get it. She looked great. And then these fucking clowns. Sorry, but I'm with this. Trash. Trash. Trash and old. It's like, sorry, I'm with this. Trash. What do you mean you're with this? What how do you go from like seeing this? And he's like, sorry, but I'm with this. Who sees that? Honestly. Oh, you know what it is? A woman. Nobody hates a woman more than a woman, okay? Let's be, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing? And so I could sense it even back then during Endgame. That Loki series that was on Disney. Why even bother? And so now we got all these fucking weird ass Disney Plus shows that are from Marvel, and then you expect us to be like, oh man, remember to come here. Remember, you gotta go to these, you gotta watch these before you watch the movie. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's gonna do that shit. Nobody's gonna do that shit. What's all this? Why? I can't stand this. This thing, I swear. Like, it'll parrot, like, so many different things. I'm like, I didn't even... Bro. We'll look at that later. Looks so much better. So much better. Jessica Alba was 10 times better than the others. Not even close, actually. But, yeah. She looked way better. The suit looked nice. I liked it. No one could beat her. No one could beat her. And that just made sense. And, God, man, what the... is... So... I don't understand how I'm doing that, but it's fine. But do you see what I mean? It's just the lack of looks. You know what I mean? The lack of the way characters look. And you got to realize that this is a male brand. How do you bring in the male brand? You're not going to bring in the male brand with James Gunn humor. You're not going to bring in the male brand with feminist agendas. You're not going to bring in the male brand with old fucking characters. You're not going to bring male brands with stale ass costumes. This person over here that is supposed to be some sort of Sue Storm fan is like, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. No one could ever give a reason why she's better. It's always either this porn addict nostalgia. I told this dumb bitch it's a male franchise and males like hot girls who look badass. You're a fucking tourist. Honorable mention to the old school Sue in the middle. It's just plain and simple. This man's whoever the fuck this weirdo loser is. And so, it's 100% true. It's got 5 million views on it, and it's fucking true. It just is. So, that's just all I gotta say. I'm not gonna show off the Avengers trailer. I'm not gonna check that out. I don't need to check that fucking shit out. I am done with the Avengers, okay? All these fucking people that are within these franchises, DCU, MCU, Star Wars, Star Trek, all of them fucking cucked out losers that have fucked up our culture. I'm not giving them a fucking cent. And you shouldn't either. There's only one way that we're going to get good movies or good TV shows. And it's we send our money towards something like Obsession or even The Backrooms. But we need more. We need more. There's no more fucking Hollywood because they're all losers and fucking DEI hires. We need to find something that's substantial, that is unapologetic and new. We're not gonna get it through Marvel. The fact that the Chinese are making Marvel Rivals and making us look bad, it's bad, bro. It's bad. It's just real bad. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you gotta say about down below, and I'll see you later. As a chub, I'm not mad. I'm not outraged. If Hollywood wants the super progressive shows, then so be it. I'll simply walk away and give the people, let them have it. They can have it. That's fine. If they want it, they want it. That's fine by me. Yeah, 100% agree. Bro, how do you fuck this up, bro? How the fuck do you... Who... Bro, losers, all of them. Fire them all. Why do you got this grayish blue? Get rid of all of these people, bro. Get rid of all of them. Trash. She doesn't wear fucking pants. She's most likely sleeveless. She is sleeveless. Long, you know, slender gloves. They always want to make these women look like men, and it's fucking ridiculous. It's like, this is a male fucking brand. What the fuck are you doing? We're being weird. Oh, man. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. They can lose money, though. Hollywood ain't getting my money. Canceled my Disney Plus years ago. Netflix is gone as well. I'm now giving my money to actual storytellers, developers, or whatever. True. True. This is Shroud. I saw this before. I want you guys to check this out. Shroud's so fucking retarded, bro. Like a good gamer, but he's so fucking retarded. He's the epitome of a fucking walking advertisement. What if I told you about walking advertisements? They're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. They think that they're holier than thou. They got this virtue signaling mentality, and they think always like, oh, we gotta be nice to everyone. Oh well, here I am. He was an ad for Fallout. Nigga's shorter than my fucking dog. What are we talking about? Like, somebody in his chat said something. Oh, by the way, he's playing Black Flag and he bought some fucking, like, a microtransaction clothing. What a fucking loser.
I doubt any Western dev at this point. Wait until reviews. By any chance, are you a racist? I'm just curious. I know you're probably not going to be truthful, but I'm just curious.
Then why did you even ask? What the fuck does that even mean?
Bro, speaking of racists, there's a new Netflix series. Something Neighbor. I doubt any Western dev at this point. Wait until reviews.
So, he's probably talking about, like... He's probably talking about something in relation to, like... some sort of like video game that is like probably unapologetic or actually substantial, a substantial game that's actually worth playing. And of course there's some Western games that are worth playing, but let's be fucking honest, okay? All right, let's calm down. Let's be fucking honest. And this walking fucking advertisement, most of these popular streamers are sellouts. Of course they're sellouts. They are walking, talking advertisements. That's all they are. They don't care about no one but themselves. They are not good people. They're not even bad people. They are walking, talking slop. That's what they are. There's no like, oh man, I'm upset about this. Or, man, I have views on this, or I have values on video games. No, they just play whatever video game that's fucking available. Like this fucking shit. Buy up microtransactions like this dumb shit. And they won't even finish the game, and then they'll play fucking, what, like Arc Raiders or some shit. Or fucking Fortnite or PUBG, whatever. And I'm just like, the nigga that's in your chat is right, by the way. Why is Shroud assuming that another person is racist for not liking Western game development? What is Shroud trying to imply about Western devs? Well, here's the thing. No. I know what you guys are thinking. We need to blow past this idea that there's a trying to deconstruct what he's talking about. Like he assumes that he's like, oh, Western devs, are you racist to Western devs? No, we're not gonna stoop to their level. There's no need to deconstruct what he's talking about. He's just fucking retarded, okay? You don't go up to somebody after they just say, I like applesauce, and then you say, oh man, well, which applesauce? No, there's no conversation around that. Like, the dude is fucking retarded, okay? I'm not gonna help him out in any sort of way where he would say something disingenuous. Like, he's basically saying something that's, what's the word I'm looking for? He's toying with your intelligence. He's toying with your intelligence. It's just like, it's kind of like when your kid talks back at you, and then you say, hey, I told you to clean the dishes, and then your kid says, it's like, well, you didn't tell me when to clean the dishes. That's what Shroud's doing, okay? I see the bullshit. Well, you didn't tell me when to do the dishes. That's who Shroud is. It's like, are you racist? First of all, Shroud, how's that game going? That game that you were gonna create, how's that going? That's what I fucking thought. Yeah, what happened to your game that you were gonna make? I didn't think so. Fucking weird. Yeah, just trying to play his game. Yeah. I'm there's no need to deconstruct what he's saying. It's just one of those things where you just get up, walk away, because you're like, oh, so you're fucking with me. Okay. Thank God I learned this from my dad, because listen, don't bullshit a bullshitter, because I did the same thing to my dad, where I'd be like, where I would do the thing that Shroud did, and then my dad would whoop my ass. Okay? My dad would whoop my ass if I said something like that. He's like, nah, nigga, I know what the fuck you're doing. I almost bought this shit last night. No hidden blade combat kind of turned me off. Whoa. No hidden blade combat? What the fuck? Wasn't that in the base game? What the fuck? That's weird. No hidden blade? I thought that was in the main game. There's no reason to get remake. There's no need to get remakes or anything. There's no need to get remakes or remasters, because there's only two reasons that they're going to do a remake or a remaster. One, cash grab. Plain and simple. Number two, clean up their art that they considered a problematic. That's it. Those are the only two things. Hey, we have no idea what to make next, so let's just waste our time on a fucking remake. And part of us are to blame with it, okay? Like the whole thing with Bethesda right now, where they're doing remakes or remasters for like fucking old Fallout games, and I'm just over here just like, you really want a remaster or a remake from Bethesda after they fucking just censored bullshit within, you know, within the last game, Oblivion? Like, it's the same bullshit on and on again. I like, as a matter of fact, I'll show you. And this game didn't even stand out. Soul Reaver 1 and 2. People were asking and begging for a remake of Soul Reaver, and this is what they did. because these artists are fucking captured and retarded. Can I get a picture outside of the picture? Let me. It's on Reddit, but it's fine. Can I get a better picture than this? Fucking close up? Fucking. That's better. Below is a comparison between the classic Legacy of Kain and the upcoming remaster is the right side. Looks like they even statuses are not safe from femininity hatred now. So the one on the left has a more feminine feature to her face, along with sleek feminine shoulders, and she obviously has like thick thighs at the bottom. On the right, they were just like, bro, give her a like man shoulders, make her look Asian for some odd reason with a fucking Jackie Chan nose, and just get rid of any sort of hip shit, any sort of hip action. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. I'll try to make it closer. Can I bring it closer without it fucking being weird? Let me see. Can I get off of Reddit, please? And just... Here we go. Here's a better one. Here we go. That's better. There we go. There it is. I'm sure even sexy sleepwear will be censored in Fallout 3 Remastered. Yes, sir. That's a perfect example. Perfect example. They can't do it. I like how they made this. They have no sense of artistry. They have no sense of like skills. It's, you see this and you're like, bro, I could do better than this. It's sensual. And also, by the way, props to the people up on COG, because they let people say whatever they want. And so I was about to get the Soul Reaver remaster 1 and 2, and then at the bottom I always check the forum or the review scores, and people say like, oh yeah, don't get this one is censored, get the OG version. And I'm like, thank you. It has helped me twice, I believe, in COG. I think there was another one. I think there was another game within COG that somebody prevented me from getting something. Well, no, that Prince of Persia, I got it. But I know Prince of Persia, the new one that got canceled, thank God that it got canceled, because that was going to be heavy censorship. Heavy censorship. I'm so glad. Let's see. What other one is there? I know there was another one that was like, I was gonna buy it and then there was censorship and then I just went away from it. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. That's right. Do not get Tomb Raider, the remaster of Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3. They are censored. It's heavily censored. These bitches hate Tomb Raider. They hate Tomb Raider. In general, I'm very pro remake when it's done right, like Metroid Zero Mission or AMR2R. But modern remakes always seem to change from the modern audience. Yeah, but that's like 2 games right there. That's like on in a sea of like remakes. Back when I was young, people looked at Frank Frazetta and his art in Conan and wanted to learn to draw. Now they watch at Frank Frazetta art and discuss the male gaze and why it's problematic. What? Back when I was young, people looked at Frank Frazetta and his art in Conan. By the way, props to the people within who worked on Conan the Barbarian. What is it called? Heavy props to Conan Exiles Enhanced. Because I was always thinking about getting Conan Exiles. And then I heard there was going to be an enhanced version. Bro. Not only is there male and female, you can get a big ass and big titties, and you can be naked in this game. They don't give a fuck. After seeing them fuck up the Dune game that they made, I was like, I don't want the Dune game. What's this game before it? And I was like, Conan Exiles Enhanced. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. Yo, I made a hot ass. We played it. Me and you, chat. Me and you. We played the game. And yeah, we enjoy it. Yeah. Heavy props to those devs. Heavy props. Oh, there's a couple of videos about censorship on this game. What the fuck is this? Okay, alright. Moving that away. Okay. Gotcha. It looked fun when you played it? Yeah, it's a beautiful game, too. Beautiful game. Am I fucking missing something? Because that's not Jennifer Lawrence? Nobody gives a shit about Jennifer Lawrence. No, God, man, these women are fucking retarded, bro. The X-Men that was... The X-Men movies was not tied to the Marvel. Are we fucking... Bro. Yeah, it was not tied to the... hold on, chat. Yeah, the X-Men was not tied to the Avengers. There's a lot of tourists here, man. There's a lot of tourists. What the hell is that? Yeah. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Just watch his paintings of Conan the Barbarian made by Frank Frazetta. Let me check it out. I'll give it a shot. Because I do like that art style. Like an old school, like... Oh, man. Yo, I like this art style. Did they do Fire and Ice? I think they did. Oh my God. Who the fuck is this lady? the...
Titled Nina.
What is this? I'm gonna... Who the hell is this lady? Based, by the way. We just started, and it's already based?
During his career as an illustrator, my grandfather, Frank Frazetta, created a number of covers for Robert E. Howard.
His grandfather.
Conan books, for Carl Edward Wagner's Kane stories, and even for 2 of George MacDonald Fraser's Flashman novels. But I believe there was one author, more than any other, whose fiction he'll always be closely associated with.
She married?
That is Edgar Rice Burroughs. Welcome back to Frazetta Fridays with Frazetta Girls. I'm Sarah, and today we're taking a closer look at the life and legacy of Edgar Rice Burroughs and how his world helped inspire some of my grandfather's most unforgettable art. So let's get right into it. Edgar Rice Burroughs was born...
So, a person who got reference from another person. Not bad. You mean... Another person, much like Tolkien, another person who gets out of war and starts... He gets out of war, and then he starts drawing. It's like, oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna draw. I draw something like this. I like how he treats veins and muscle fibers. Yeah, the muscle fibers right there. He does a really good job at muscle fibers. you get out of war and then you learn how to draw.
Starring Johnny Weissmuller and Maureen O'Sullivan, that he would always mention as his favorite. And I suspect that O'Sullivan's very skimpy costume and the nude swim by her double, Josephine McKim, made his little heart beat as fast as the movie's climactic fight with the native tribe and their lion allies. In an interview with Russ Cochran,
Bro, we need a World War III, okay? No, listen up. No, think about it. We go into war against China, and then once the dust settles, we can get our country back. Just think about it. Just think about it for a second. Of course, I don't want another war, obviously, but it's 2 men
reading for Tarzan of the Month and all that stuff. And me, being more imaginative, I guess, I imagined that I did it better. Really, I don't know if I imitated Tarzan as much as his leopards, but I climbed trees. Burroughs titled Nina. When Burroughs was publishing his own art books, he would include a symbol on the spine as sort of a logo that was based on a trail marker he would carve on trees during family camping trips. And it's been suggested that the famous Frazetta signature was at least...
I've seen this before. This looks familiar.
Inspired by that symbol. Others have said that my grandfather's signature was directly inspired by Hal Foster's when he was drawing the Tarzan newspaper strip, and both opinions are certainly possible, but without being able to ask Frazetta, we'll never know for sure.
I'm his granddaughter. I know more than you.
Sure. When he was 24, Magazine Enterprises gave Frazetta the opportunity.
No guarantee we'll come out on top. You're not wrong.
He collaborated with writer Gardner Fox to produce The Thunder #1 in 1952, which was Dinosaurs 1961.
Based.
Until he got into an argument with Cap over money and quit. Frazetta thought it would be easy to either join another in anger he was known to do. Frazetta completed all of the drawings in record time and was promptly paid, but only the Tarzan book saw print several years later in 1964. It's possible that the borough's estate wouldn't sell the rights to publish At the Earth's Core and Pellucidar, but that's only a guess. Some of the art by my grandfather, along with the other unused illustrations by Al Williamson and Reed Crandall, eventually were included in Richard Lupoff's biography, Edgar Rice Burroughs' Master of Adventure, which was released by Canaveral in hardcover in 1965 and reprinted by Ace Books in paperback.
Bro. Okay. We need to go back. We need to go back. We need to go back. I might look at this. I'm gonna look at this later. Oh, we got art? Damn, that's really good. Yeah, he does a really good job at muscle fibers. Oh, see, strong woman, naked. How much do you want to bet if there was... How much do you want to bet? What was I even talking about? Bro. Okay, I'll look at this later. Bro, we need to go back. We need to go back. Pet Sabretooth? Hell yeah. That's like a signature old school sort of Conan Barbarian thing. I get your point though. Strong men versus weak men. Yeah, it's just like if anything during war, it was like a major push for people to be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna drink anymore, or I'm gonna start my own business. And there's like quite a few people that were starved for war. Like there were some individuals that really wanted to start their career you know, after World War II or World War I, and there were some people that were just like, the next chance that there's another war, I'm joining, because I can't live a normal life anymore. There's a lot of men like that, but there are some men, much like Tolkien and you know, these gentlemen in the past, where they're just like, you know what? I just had a great idea. I have a great idea. I'm gonna invent a drink called Coca-Cola. You know what I mean? Somebody almost gets hit by a fucking pipe bomb, and then a bunch of fucking debris and bricks like land, you know, on his face, and he's just like, you know, it'd be crazy if I just, I don't know, invented chocolate. Yeah, well, that's not true, because chocolate's like an old candy. It's an old candy. But if we're talking like World War I or World War II, like, I'm pretty sure there's some individuals that got out of war and they were just like, bro, I was just thinking, like, I just went through some crazy shit and I had this crazy idea. It's called Legos. And you put a thing on top of a thing on top of another thing. And I'm just like, it's so crazy, it just might work. You know what I mean? My grandmother said that. She said it was really exciting because the whole country was together and it was powerful in so many ways. Oh, interesting. Might be a bit NSW, but look at his paintings. Each painting almost looks like a game that I would like to play. That's very true, very true. And also, that was art. I'm not gonna get in trouble, guys. It was just art. Unless anybody wants to be a bitch and report me. Nah, nobody's a bitch in this chat. Okay. Ew. Ew. Huh? Well, props to... It's like... It's so weird. Because when somebody makes a horror movie, it sells. Bro. Yeah, when somebody makes a horror movie, it sells. But when somebody makes a... makes something that's tied to something else, like Odyssey, it's just like, ugh, fuck, what the fuck is this? Okay. Space Race was like that. It created so many inventions and ideas. Yeah, the Space Race, that's very true. Around the Space Race, I remember when people were like, bro, like, what if I made, like, this toy? And, like, I know Disney kind of jumped into that whole idea. And, like, man, there was so many different things when it came to, like, oh, shit, we can go to space. And, man, what was the thing that really said, oh, shit, a guy just went to the moon? I have an idea. I think it was probably like something that's within like American culture that like took that and was like, okay, well, what can we do? We could make a TV show or something like that. I think it was... Hold on. It's got to be something. Hold on. And then we'll talk about the Odyssey. What culture blew up in America after we went to the moon? Yes, I'm pretty sure the hippie psychedelic scene went fully mainstream after we went to the moon. Yeah, the big boom in space-themed pop culture. Oh my god. Oh my god. A lot of the psychedelic 1970s individualism with the hippie shit. There, bro. Oh my gosh. What's his name? I mean, our boy, like, fucking, may he rest in peace. What's his name? The Space Odyssey. What was that? I mean, he's not American. He's British man, right? Forgot his name. David Bowie. David Bowie. There we go. Starman. Star Trek. Lost in Space. I Dream of Genie started to pop off. Oh god. Occult, New Age, spiritual boom. Yeah, too much. The Exorcist. This is where they got weird. Yeah. The Space Oddity. Yep. Boys. Yo, bring back the Tang drinks, bro. Bro, that Tang drinks back in the day, it felt like it fucking hit your soul, but it was so good. Oh yeah, yeah, we went to fucking space, and then people were like, make love, not war, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, he's based in some ways, he has, yeah. Okay, alright, back to it, guys. Alright, back to the topic. Let me stay on topic here. Change up the music? Yeah. Good idea. Okay. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing's easy. Warriors and wenches, how y'all doing? And God bless. Well, before we first start, let me just say to you right now, I'm not gonna go see the Odyssey, okay? I've already seen too much in my own way, and it's a complete subversion to what the Odyssey actually could bring to the table on film, and it's the most woke bullshit, trash, feminist bullshit I've ever fucking seen. Now, Christopher Nolan was trying to base it within Emily Wilson's novel of the Odyssey, which is not the actual text. She actually looked at Homer's shit and saw problematic stuff within the Odyssey, and so she made her own representation of what the Odyssey is. And let's just say, when she saw the movie The Odyssey, she thought it was too woke. Let's see over here. Emily Wilson, who translations of the Odyssey is itself unfaithful, critiques Christopher Nolan's adaptation of emphasizing Odysseus's shame over heroic glory, calling it a modern psychiatric reversion of the character. 2 minutes of this.
What did you think about the film in terms of this notion of the Odyssey as an anti-war text?
I mean, I thought it... I want to, not spoil anything about the film, because I know the majority of people haven't seen the film. I mean, the film has these flashbacks to the Trojan War. I'm not sure if I see it as an entirely anti-war film, but it certainly presents us with an Odysseus who feels very bad about certain things that he's done in war, and is struggling to process them in a very, I would say, very modern psychiatrized way.
Damn.
He's struggling to process them and needs drugs to do so, for help with his recovery.
Right.
And he seems to feel bad about being a warrior, and we never actually get to see him doing much warrioring, which I thought in a way was a bit of a shame. I mean, we do get...
You mean to tell me you went woke with your version of the Odyssey, your revision of the Odyssey? She made a she made a feminist version of the Odyssey, and Christopher Nolan looked at that and said, we can make it even woker. And bro, every single what did I tell you, chat? I told you, every single time that there is some woke feminist woman who wants to change something, I am telling you right now, they just want a hot man fucking filled with glory and ambition, ready to dick down his wife. Wow, I didn't see that coming. You mean you know what this example is? What she's saying about Christopher Nolan's Odyssey? This is the perfect analogy. Basically, she tried to cuck the Odyssey. She wanted Christopher Nolan to fucking feminize the Odyssey. And so Christopher Nolan put on his high heels and was, I got you, girl. I'll give you exactly what you want. And then so he goes even more woke than fucking she even wants. And then she sees the movie and she's just like, actually, I don't mind a muscular guy that fights for what he wants and glory and honor and loot and stuff. And I'm just like, every fucking time with these women, every time when a woman comes, it's like, hey, I want you to tell me your feelings. Tell me how you feel, It's like, babe, you can come out and tell me your feelings and how you feel inside. It's like, open up to me. Okay, then. Well, my dad is not proud of me. Wow, bro, your dad's not proud of you? What are you, a pussy? What are you, a fucking pussy? God damn, I might as well fuck your dad. Every time, bro. Every time. It's a fucking trap. Every single time. Every single time that a woman wants to be fucking hashtag me too, or be a feminist and change things, they always change it just enough to where it's just like, well, I still want, listen, I don't mind the women covering up themselves and saying like men bad, but I need those muscular, sweaty men, okay? So if you could, a man fighting out there covered in blood with a fucking sword and shield, you can keep that in the movie. You can keep that, but I thought what you wanted was a pussy. It's like, yeah, but I don't know what I was thinking.
To see the boat, which is lovely, but I think in some ways, I mean, I was realizing, thinking about the film, there's a tolerance for ambiguity in the world of the Odyssey, which I don't think there exactly is in the world of Hollywood blockbuster action films.
Right.
And I think that's one of the big challenges for Nolan, right?
Yeah.
Is that he has to make the protagonist a likable all-American hero.
Right.
Which is a real challenge if you're basing this on a poem where the hero is not necessarily motivated by romantic love or being a nice suburban parent, but actually he wants glory, and he wants to get spoils from the sack of a city, which is, you'll see what Nolan does with all of that.
It's like he wants spoils. He wants to sack the city. He wants to burn Troy down and grab a middle-aged woman with glasses on, long, dirty brunette hair, tattoos on her arms, and throw her on a dusty wooden table, lift up her skirt, and take what he wants. But no, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Listen. You're gonna do whatever you Jesus. Every time, bro. We are the world. Oh my gosh.
But it's different things from what Homer does.
Right.
I kept looking in vain for a sense that this was a film about glory. I think it's a film that has some interest in shame, but I don't think it has any interest in glory.
Yeah. And she's like, shame. Shame. I kind of wanted that glory. Kind of wanted him to look a little bit badass. In a way, though, Odysseus does care about his family. Like he just had a newborn baby. He had to leave almost immediately after he just had his newborn baby. His wife like completely like adores him. There's all these facets, and that's sort of a that's a nuclear home sort of lifestyle, obviously, but of course he's there to do what needs to be done for Greece and that sort of thing. And so yeah, he desperately loves his wife. By the way, within the Odyssey movie, the one that Christopher Nolan made, yeah, so about twice Odysseus pretty much got used by women. I mean, he got used by men in a different way, but he got used by women, and basically he got raped twice. Basically, the first one, he had to have sex with Circe, is her name. He stayed there. He had to have, in order to get his men back, he had to do what he had to do. He's like, yo, you're gonna rail me. You listen. You want your men to revert back to the way they were, and you want to leave. You better get this. And then it had the whole thing with the pedals and getting drugged up. Yes, he also got drugged up. And then the whole thing with Calypso, where like she held on to him for like 7 years, and like he's at his wit's end. He literally lost everything. He's at his wit's end, and he's alone, And this lady Calypso's like, yeah, I don't have any ships, so you're gonna have to give me this dick. I mean, where are you gonna go? Where are you fucking gonna go? and then she after 7 years, Zeus finally says, yeah, get him out of there. He can go back. So basically they used him again. The gods and these women used this man again. And he's like, okay, all right, we fucked with him enough. Now he can go home. And Calypso's like, man, I want to keep him though. He cute. He cute. I want to keep him. And then, what's his name? Hermes. Hermes was like, nah, Zeus told you need to let him go. And then she was like, hey, it's been 7 years, you need to go home. And he's just like, what's the catch? Well, what's going on here? And I'm just like, bro. And then he's like, okay, I need to go to my family, I need to make a boat. And then she's like, well, you could stay here and live forever. Like you could live forever with me. And he's just like, nah, I'd rather die with my woman. And I was just like, and then Christopher Nolan came up and said, you know what's a good idea is to make him be the bad guy perpetually. That would be a great idea. That you know what, I want people to come to my movie and then be sad and then leave sad.
I was going to ask you sort of if there were any scenes from the book that you wish had been in the movie, or tonalities, or if you had written the screenplay, are there moments you would have loved to include?
I mean, this is a very different adaptation from any that I would have done. So
Yeah.
Jesus. She basically said the whole thing. Christopher Nolan looked at her version of the book and said, not woke enough, and then he fucking tripled down.
it's very, but it is very much in tune with things that Nolan has been obsessed with his whole career.
Right.
So I think, if you're a Nolan fan,
Oh my gosh, bro. So basically Christopher Nolan did all this shit just so he could be within the in crowd of the fucking Hollywood elites, which is weird because he is already there. But let me remind you, before anybody comes out and says, but Christopher Nolan's already part of the elites, you need to understand something. Hollywood, especially California, is very highly progressive, almost insanely psychotic sort of leftism. That means, you know what that means? That means you're an ally today, but are you an ally tomorrow? That's what leftism is. Oh man, I'm so glad you agree with my politics today. I'll see you tomorrow to see if you have the same politics. Ta-ta for now. This is why they keep on using the words Nazi at us, and they use the whole thing allies for their allies. They don't have any allies, by the way. There's no friends with these people, okay? Especially within the Hollywood elites. You are an ally today. Tomorrow, that's a different story. Oh, Christopher Nolan made a woke movie and it made money. Okay, Christopher Nolan, that's great. You're gonna be within the Hollywood elites. And then all he has to do is throw on a MAGA hat, and then they're gonna throw that nigga out. They'll bury his ass. That's the kind of individuals that you got. And so that's what I want. So, that's me. That's me.
What did you think?
Like, somebody put up on here.
Think about
He's like, hold on. This whole operation was your idea? I love that one.
film in terms
I read a...
think about
I read a little of what she said, and she made good points. I know it's odd, but I read it and was like, yeah, fair criticism. I think she doesn't like Nolan in general. I think nobody likes anybody within Hollywood. That's just how it is. I don't see any friendship or kinship. You'll know friendship when you see it, but I don't think any of them are friends amongst each other. The only people that I think that are actually genuine friends are probably Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. That's it. Those are the only two people that I think that are friends. And I think Henry Cavill is friends with what's his name? Like an actual friend. I think Henry Cavill is big friends with, I think he's big friends with a lot of people, but the biggest one I think that he's a friend with is, I think, Jason Momoa. I think those two like get along just fine, but those are the only two like friends that I've seen. Other than that, I don't think so. I don't even think Tom Holland and Zendaya are actually friends. I think they're just using each other so they can get within good graces to get in any movie that they want. You know what I mean? Like I honestly don't think that they're actually friends. And then we get a big discovery over on Rotten Tomatoes, because Rotten Tomatoes is where we go for like good scores, because the real audience score is sitting at 56%, not the fake 97% they're showing with their verified audience bullshit. Kotaku in Action user figured out how to see the actual numbers behind retweets Rotten Tomatoes manipulation. Exactly what we've been saying. Real people are dragging this butchered mess, but Rotten Tomatoes is bending over backwards to protect it. So they found different ways. Rotten Tomatoes made a major change to how audience scores were calculated back in 2019. Many people don't realize what happened, but this single change is why the Odyssey score currently sits at a glowing 97%, and it should actually be in 56%. So yeah, I guess he used like encoding or something like that. And so I'll actually show you. Let's do a test. Let's do the Odyssey. That's high as fuck. Okay. 97%. That doesn't even look like fucking Odysseus. It just looks like Matt Damon. Jesus, man. Let's do Lord of the Rings. The Fellowship, The Return of the King, actually. Wow. You know what? The Two Towers. You can't fuck... Are you serious right now? You cannot fuck the Two Towers. So 95% and 95%. And they got 94% and 97%. What about Fellowship of the Ring? Because I think that one's great too. 91% and 95%. So a few percentiles down from the Odyssey. So the Odyssey, a 3-hour movie. Yeah, okay. So that's better than Lord of the Rings. Okay, that's bullshit. But no, let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. This woke ass movie from 2022. 94% and 99%. Woman King is better than Lord of the Rings. Wow. Wow, okay. My bad. Okay, all right. You're better. Okay. Okay, Slay Queen. You're better than all 3 of these movies. Oh, wow, that's great for you. What about... This is a great movie. The Underworld. It's a classic. Underworld. Katie Beckinsale. A classic. Fucking bullshit. Underworld at 30% rotten. Fucking bullshit. This movie, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? The Matrix. Since we're talking about latex here. I know Kung Fu, 1999. 83 and 85. What the hell is this? The Odyssey still wins. What about Dark Knight? The Dark Knight. You mean to tell me that The Dark Knight is a little bit lower than fucking The Odyssey? Just a little bit. Okay. Okay. What about Inception? 87 and 91. Bro. This movie's good too. Django Unchained. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be funny. Django Unchained. Bro, this movie's so good. Are you serious? 87 and 92%? What are we doing? What are we doing? What movie can you not... Spider-Man. Which one? Not that one. Not Brand New Day. Not No Way Home. You know what? I'm gonna... Spider-Verse. Are they gonna tell me the Spider-Verse one? The exaggerated swagger of a black teen? Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is literally better than at least 2 Lord of the Rings movies, better than The Matrix, better than Django Unchained, better than one fucking... What about the OG Spider-Man? Yes. The one that makes you hear Nickelback in the back of your head. And they say that a hero... You've got to be kidding me. You... you know what? I'm gonna check the Metacritic of the Odyssey. I don't know. I don't even trust Metacritic either. Okay, that's believable. You mean to tell me that the Odyssey, with critics going a must-see, and then the audience going, no, maybe, I don't know. But this one's a 94 and a 97%. Okay. Okay. You know what? Since this disgraced my eyes, what do you say about Spider-Man? Yes, the 20. That's my user rating right there. That's a proper using. That's Nickelback numbers right there. And they say that here. That's proper numbers. Can we get a hell yeah? What about Underworld? That's a classic. You can't fuck that. 42? Who said 42? See, the real OGs give it a fucking 7.1. Is that too low? No, that's good. See, the critics give it a 42, and they're just like, well, I don't know. I don't know. It's fine, but the lady's wearing latex and everything's all in slow motion, and it's just too much noise with the gun shooting and the vampires biting. And then the user rating score is just like, ooh, Katie Beckinsale! That's my wife right there! Arr, 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 arr. So Rotten Tomatoes is dead. We know what Rotten Tomatoes is. Okay. I guess that's just how it is. So the verified ratings have more pull than the actual and also they can be bots as well. Let's read this thing. So before 2019, Rotten Tomatoes used a pull mechanic. An unverified user had to actively decide to leave a review, log in, and create. Oh, it's a Fandango thing. After 2019, Rotten Tomatoes shifted the primary score to a push notification via ticket processors like Fandango. A ticket buyer walking out of the theater gets a prompt. Did you like the movie? Tap 1 to 5 stars. They tap a star and they're done. Removing UI friction is fine on paper, but making verified audience the default score under the new popcorn meter branding changed everything. And yes, given how predictable the resulting score inflation was, this was likely deliberate obfuscation, of course, by Rotten Tomatoes. See how the real numbers for yourself. Jesus, man. Because when you're done with the movie and you get a notification and you want the notification off of your screen, it's just like, rate the movie, and you're like, whatever, get off my screen. So you're just gonna press some random number, and then if you randomly press like the number like 5, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, best. Oh, see, it's verified. See, he reviewed it. Notice how he pressed the number and it was 5. See, that's the bullshit I'm talking about. It's so fucking cool. Blade? Who said Blade? You're a smart man. Let's go. Let's compare. Let's compare Odyssey, since is the Odyssey better than Blade? Are you better than 1982 Blade? Nigga, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, moving on. Are you better than 1998 Blade? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Bro, get me off this site, bro. Bro, get me off the site. Look, can I go back to Metacritic? Give me Blade. Blade Runner 1982. See, that makes sense. 1982. See, that makes sense. Give me the other Blade. Give me the black Blade. 2006, 1998. Excuse me. The critics score a 47 on Blade. Anybody that scored this a 47, throw them out the window. Okay, they don't matter. Okay, I'll take the 7.2 from people that watched it. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, critics don't really matter. Fucking believable. Did we see Spider-Man? Just making sure. Did we see Yeah, I think we did. I think we did. 73. Now, does this Spider-Man beat the... What's up, Danger? Did this beat the Into the Spider-Verse one? 8.8 on the user score. 8.3. Well, that's because you're a bitch. That's why. Anyway, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Fuck these black kids, all right? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at there. Yeah, so Rotten Tomatoes, yeah, that's a problem. And Christopher Nolan making it more woke than she actually wanted, that's also a problem. So yeah, this is what we got. Did Christopher Nolan make money? Is he gonna get a giant pay after the movie gets its sales? Of course he will. But what really matters is the cultural aspect. I think the cultural aspect of the Odyssey at the end of the day is going to matter the most, because you're going to have to think to yourself, was it? Because you got to constantly think about it, because you're going to be like, do I want to watch the movie twice, or did the movie actually stick within my head? Because, it takes a while to, you're excited, you wanting to see the Odyssey. This is for normal people, basically. And normal people are going to watch it, they're going to see it, and they're like, that was good. And then after 3 months, do they want to watch the movie again or get the, the VOD or anything? I mean, it's up to them. I mean, we'll see. I think it's not going to have any pull. I think this is going to be dubbed the worst Odyssey out of all of them. And I don't think this is really going to move the needle on anything that is... I think this is their lowest effort woke movie I've ever seen. And fuck this movie. Anyway, I'll see you later. Blade Runner ain't Blade. Nigga, you saw what the fuck I did. Perfection in terms of lightning, mix of CGI and practical effects. The blood disco thing is so fucking nuts. Yeah, I saw Blade in theaters twice. Bro, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. I can't believe she just said... I can't believe she just said, listen. My boy Odysseus is wicked smart.
What did you think about...
I can't believe she just said, oh man, well, I kind of like it when the men go out there and, glory and death and, getting the loot. And I'm just like, lady, even she doesn't want it. Did you like Into the Spider-Verse? It's a good movie. I'm going to be honest. It's a good movie. It's not better than Spider-Man though. In they say that a hero... I'm sorry. It's just not. Bro, come on. Come on. Come. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed? I'm a bit of a scientist myself. Do you know how much I sacrificed? Bro, you should check out the original Green Goblin helmet they were going to use. I bet it was purple. Spider-Man. Okay. All right. Tobey Maguire's Spidey movies will never be topped. Will never be topped. Over here talking to me about impressive fucking fluid frames and shit, and I'm like, bruh. Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire. Get on up. Get on up. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. You can't. Tom Holland ain't shit. Zendaya, even worse. You know what? You know what would be even. You know what would be even funny, bro? What if they did a timey-wimey thing with Tom Holland, and he got transported into like an alternate version of his home, and Aunt May is still alive, and Mary Jane is fucking a white woman with red hair and blue eyes. How do you think the fans are gonna feel? I'm just wondering. Like, he gets teleported, like it's all timey-wimey, and he's like, oh man, I can't find Mary Jane. He's like, oh, I'm actually Mary Jane. And it's this pale woman with freckles. I think she has blue eyes, with red hair, and like the white tee and the like light blue like pants on. Bro, bro, if they did that, and then Tom Holland Spider-Man's like, I guess I'll stay here then, and then roll credits, bro. First of all, I'd be happy that we would get an actual Mary Jane with red hair and blue eyes, and you know, a white woman. But at the same, like the actual Mary Jane. Well, I'm gonna look at Twitter, okay? I'm gonna look at TikTok, and TikTok is gonna be full of ugly ass black women going like, "What did they do to my girl, Zendaya?" And I'm gonna be like, but it's not an actual thing. It's not an actual thing. Not an actual thing. Not an actual thing. Okay. Let's talk about these people standing outside of Xbox trying to protest. Where all the white women at? Switch it up. Mary Jaw Jason from oh yeah. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing's easy. Warriors and witches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We are here about something that's gonna kind of make you laugh. Okay, you remember when I talked to you about the whole Asha Sharma laying off a whole bunch of people that actually don't matter? Because back in the day, we had games that had smaller scope size teams where things started to fluctuate and actually make and pop games out quicker. But then Asha Sharma decided, well, I need these teams smaller, like in the past. And who knows, maybe these games might come out quicker, more precise, more pristine. Hopefully, maybe. I could be fucking bullshitting. But back in the day, they did have smaller teams. They just did, especially Bethesda. All these teams made great games at a good time with smaller development studios. But then they decided, you know what? Let's add 500 more. No. So hundreds of Xbox workers took into protests outside of multiple studios last week, pushing back against Microsoft's latest round of layoffs. The demonstrations were organized by the Communications Works of America and took place outside ZeniMax ID Software. Listen, the Communications Works of America don't give a fuck about your job, okay? Stop doing all these fucking, yo, we're part of the CWA. They don't care about you. They don't give a fuck. It's probably another fucking NGO. You might as well have just said the USA because it don't exist either. It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. They don't care about you. But yeah, it took place outside ZeniMax ID Software, Obsidian, Microsoft, and other locations in the US and Canada. Blow Canada off the face of the earth. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I know there's some good Canadians out there, but let's be honest. A lot of you there's a lot of fucking weird ass Canadians that you know, need to learn how to swim. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, but I want you to keep in mind at these people. Because ZeniMax, ID Software, Obsidian, Microsoft are full of fat, lazy, fucking useless turds of developers. I laugh and tear up inside every time when they when they get layoffs, because we don't need all of you. As a matter of fact, you are probably part of you are part of the problem. This is what you get for not bringing home the bacon. This is what you get for giving ZeniMax with their fucking, what did they make? A fucking ESO game, Elder Scrolls Online. Nobody gives a fuck about that game. Your player count is dying out. ID Software, who gives a fuck? Your last fucking Doomslayer game was fucking full of trash. Why is Deborah Wilson in that fucking game? Every time when Deborah Wilson shows up in a video game, I throw that fucking game out the water. And also another thing with the whole, like, why do you keep on showing Doomslayer's face too much? I hate that shit. Doomslayer should never show his face. Ever. You get one slip up of his face and then never again. That's it. But you got this man with no fucking helmet on and he looks fucking confused on his face. How dare you? Just stop at Eternals and then you should be good. Obsidian, gay. I'm glad my boy Henson is out there, you know, in the woods getting his cheeks clapped by some sweaty black nigga named fucking Tyrone. That's what he wanted. Tyrone took his job. And his lanyard is around his sweaty neck while he gets back shots. Goodbye, Hanson. Your fucking art is shit, okay? All this mushroom gay ass bullshit. I'm pretty sure there's good lore for Pillars of Eternity, but you guys are fucking this shit up. There's a lot of woke elements within Pillars of Eternity, and I want that shit out. I want that shit gutted, okay? I want that shit gone. Do some more woke shit. I ain't gonna buy that shit. You want to do another Avowed 2? Oh, that's right. That's canceled. Oh my gosh. You're going to have to work on Fallout New Vegas 2. Are you going to fuck that up with Josh Schroyer? You need to bring in Casey. What's his name? Casey, the writer for the for the first New Vegas. It's not going to be New Vegas without him. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's New Vegas 2 is not going to be anything without him. That's just how it's going to be. And that's just how it is. Don't bring Tim Kaine. He's a fat little retard who is also full of politics as well. He has a video out that says, would I work on Fallout? I don't want to read that shit. I don't want to hear him say yes or no. I just want him to stay away. Okay? He could stay his little happy. He could stay at home eating fucking what are they called? Eclairs? Yeah, eclairs. He could stay at home eating eclairs, okay? Microsoft needed to be gutted. 14 levels of management to actually get things done, really? And now she's saying she's going to bring it down to 3? Good. Smart woman. Many of the signs targeted Xbox CEO Asha Sharma. That's racist. At least that's what Shroud told me. Shroud said, if you disagree with somebody that is of a certain ethnic, that means you're racist. That's what Shroud told me. It's an inside joke. I hate Shroud. Okay, he's a fucking gremlin. Okay, let's just move on. He's like Jason Schreier. And the company's recent reset. One sign read, 1 billion, are they stupid? That's a stupid sign. The message was aimed at Asha Sharma's goal of Xbox reaching 1 billion people a day, a target she shared while announcing the layoffs. Microsoft is killing your games. No, that's you. You are at the lowest of low right now. The lowest of low. Okay? She cannot fuck this up anymore. She can't. She would have to try. I mean, it's actually very easy to fuck up even more and then completely lose Xbox. But you are at a low time right now, and you need to find a way to turn things around, and that's what she's doing. Do I fully agree with everything that she's doing? No, but she's got her heart in the right place in some aspects. But let's see what you guys got over here. Save our devs. Layoff. There's not a lot of you up here. Huh. Why do you guys got masks on? What are you, retarded? There's no COVID. Take your fucking masks off. God damn. Losers. Save our devs. Lay up. By the way, what's up with the tight ass pants? See, that's why you got fired. This guy right here with the tight ass fucking pants, and I could see your wallet through your pants. That's why you got fired, because you're trying to suffocate your own cock. Okay? You're fired. Okay? Save our devs, lay off CEOs instead. What? Wait a minute. Which CEO? Wait, which one? Do you mean Todd Howard? First of all, how is that gonna fucking work? So you're gonna get your job back, but you have no leadership. This nigga's like, hey bro, hey bro, listen, I wanna go to Disney World. I wanna go to Disney World, mom and dad. It's like, well, I can't take you to Disney World. Well, fine, I'll go it alone. Do you know how to drive? No. That's what this nigga just put up here on a sign. How the fuck are you supposed to be running anything without a leader? How the fuck are you supposed to do anything? It's not me, it's her. Get rid of her. That's basically what the sign said. Microsoft runs on layoffs. No, Microsoft does not run on layoffs. Okay? Microsoft runs on buying too many fucking IPs. But that shit stops here. Phil Spencer is a fucking retard because he just kept on buying and spending. That fat tub of lard was fat as fuck, buying up all these fucking IPs, not knowing what to do with it. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He even said so himself. Asha Sharma came in and was just like, bro, is this Asmongold's room? God dang, there's cups. There's too much shit in here. We need to throw all this out. And that's what she did. And by the way, I'm going to let a little secret for all these people doing all these marches and protests. By the way, thank you for not throwing Molotov cocktails and bricks. I know you guys are probably all anti-ice and shit. I can tell with those fucking stupid ass fucking circle glasses. It's like, I'm surprised not one of you has a top hat on. But thank you for not hurting anyone and peacefully protesting. But the thing is that you guys failed. You need to take fucking accountability and leave. Make your own shit. Or don't at all. It doesn't matter to me. Reset this. So let me get this straight. I'm a kid at heart too. I'm a kid at heart. I am. How the fuck are you supposed to get your job with a stupid ass sign like that? How the fuck are you supposed to get a sign like that? We don't run from boss fights. Bro. the writing and the cringe dialogue is making sense. It's all making sense. The cringe dialogue and the writing is making more and more sense each day. This is why you got a small ass group. Xbox is nothing without its devs. You are 100% true. The only thing is, you're not one of them. People, something people a day, are they, billions of people a day, are they stupid? It's actually possible to actually get billions of people a day on Microsoft. You just need to make good games, and guess what? You're not making good games. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I do not know what to fucking tell you. Let's check out, there's a little bit more. The Gamer has this thing over here. I think they got more shit. Hold on. Oh yeah, I want to see this. Look at this fat fuck. Nigga, are you leaking from your nipples over here? No, I think it's raining. Knock it off. No layoffs. Oh, you worked with Bethesda? Nah, you're good, homie. It's been how many years since the last fucking Elder Scrolls? You ate enough, okay? You ate plenty, okay? Go home, skip Chipotle, work out. Just leave. Who's this black bitch? Don't know. Don't care. Layoffs? Nigga, get some color. Get some color in your fucking shit. Save our devs. At least she's got color. See, this is more accurate. Save our devs. This guy's got a stupid fucking mask on his face. And it's what does it say? Nigga, how are you supposed... These people suck at Wait. Hold up. Are you protesting right in front of the fucking door? That place might be blocked off. I don't know. I hope not. Save our devs. All these people are coming out with their Fallout gear on. And I'm over here just like... Where's Fallout 5? What? 70? You want me to play 76? That ain't happening. Is Fallout Shelter? Shut the fuck up. TV show? Do you want to die? Where's Fallout? You guys drawing Fallout characters everywhere like you're acting like, oh shit, bro, bring us back, bro. You're gonna get so much Fallout. Sit the fuck down. People make games, not AI. Well, you're gonna be sorely mistaken here. Hey, you developers, you're finally awake. Okay. That was a Skyrim quote. That was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, you developers, you're finally awake. You know what's funny? Is that she says that knowing very well that she's about to get executed by the Imperials. That's the funny part. You're finally woke. Asha Sharma's about to chop our heads off. Hit pause on layoffs. Bro, it's starting to make sense. Some of you fucking fat ass white dudes look like fucking what's his name? Pedro Pascal. Yeah, we have to fire you. Fair play. Microsoft runs on layoffs. People over profits. What the hell does that even mean? You need to make money when you make a game. This isn't your fucking art project. This is something that is a product. What are you doing? People make games, not AI. Oh, we got more? Oh my god, please more. Illegal layoffs. No, it's actually quite legal. It's quite legal. No devs, no games. That's funny. Because y'all haven't been making games for years, almost decades. You've lost karma? Nigga, I'm good. What are you? The fuck? What the fuck? You've lost karma. Shut the fuck up. Layoffs never change. Layoffs never changes. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, you're so fucking cringe. You're such fucking losers, bro. That one killed me. Layoffs never changes. Oh my god. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on going. Okay, next one. Good lord. Microsoft runs on antitrust. Oh really? What do you run on? Fucking donuts? Achievement unlocked. Laid off by Microsoft twice. Good. You definitely need to go. You got laid off twice and you came back? You're like a fly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus, don't come back. Well, we already know about this one. End mass layoffs now. Okay, that's a normal one. Yeah, guys, you had to go. You had to go. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, you had to go. Yeah, it was raining. Recall and intervention can work in this play. What is... I'm fighting for great games at Microsoft. CWA, yes. No. No. You know what's funny? Is the fact that you're willing to get used by a fucking side company, the CWA, after you just lost your job. You know how much that sucks? It's like, hey, we're the CWA. We're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you out. How are you gonna help me out? We're gonna help you draw signs. And I'm like, that's the association, whatever this association is that's running with you. Their only thing that they're gonna help you, they're not gonna give you any sort of like money to run off and be like, hey, here you go, here's some money, you know, try to find yourself a new job. You take care of you and your family. No, this CWA fucking shit is just like, listen, bro, I'm not giving you any money. I ain't finding you a job. But you know what I can help you with? Umbrellas and posters and crayons. What kind of crayons do you want? I got red, I got blue. Nigga. Layoffs never change. Oh my, bro, it all makes sense now. Microsoft, it looks like you are delaying a contract. Would you like to? Oh my god, nobody could read that shit. Save our devs. This is an Xbox guys, you did nothing. You contributed nothing. They should have never hired most of you in the first place. Casualties of Microsoft. Last time I checked, one of you niggas tried to apply twice. You got laid off twice, and you never thought to yourself, damn, is it me? None of that. None of that. Look at this fat fuck. This nigga, you ate, nigga, there is no Bethesda. You ate Bethesda. Get off the fucking road. Bro, we're done. He said, if I'm gonna lose my job, then I'm gonna eat Todd Howard. I'm gonna eat Todd Howard. Yeah, so when you guys were, these are the people that are the lowest common denominator. They don't meet any sort of like challenge or skill. They looked at this individual and said, no, we got a better one in the studio. Get rid of this person, this person, this person, this person. And so anybody that's going to be left are the people that actually kind of matter. And those people should also be worried as well, because they could be next if their game doesn't, do its thing. Make money. Have people enjoy the game. And that's and it's partly Todd Howard's fault too, because Todd Howard has been chasing microtransactions and live services ever since Oblivion. This nigga's like, bro, let me show you a mobile game. And nobody told him to make a mobile game. When he introduced that fucking vault shelter thing, we were like, are we gonna get another Elder Scrolls or something, or another Fallout? And then this nigga later on was like, here's Fallout 76. And I'm like, shit, it's Fallout 76. You are the NPC, or there are no NPCs. It is actually you. And I'm like, bro, every single time, bro. Every time when Todd Howard opens his mouth trying to be innovative, tell him to shut the fuck up. Our next game won't have a game inside of it. Yeah, okay, we're done, Todd Howard. You will make the game for us. Yeah, we already do that with mods, okay? Fuck out of here. So, all these individuals that are gone, good riddance. I know there's going to be more layoffs, and it should happen, because we've seen what developers are capable of doing on a shorter leash. They can make games if they get rid of their stupid politics, if they start to concentrate and focus on what matters, have better writers, and any sort of writers that come out going saying like layoffs never change. Anybody that has that utters that within Bethesda, fire their ass. The funny thing is, the only individuals that are capable of making a good game within Bethesda or Obsidian are people that actually look like they got themselves together. 100%. Todd Howard, yeah, he's a short fucking dude, but he looks like he keeps himself together. He doesn't look like he associates with any of these motherfuckers. Okay? Some of these people are fat, some of them are small, some of them don't even know how to dress. The fat ass motherfucker over there to the left probably stinks. He probably had like 2 Taco Bell like fucking meals before he got fired. I mean, what are we talking about here? And then there's Josh Sawyer, who's just a normal looking dude. He looks like he takes care of himself, and he looks like he has like a family with 2 kids. And even Casey, the one white dude who does the writing for New Vegas, I wish he was working on this new Fallout game. Even he looks like a person that's just like, I'll say whatever the fuck I want on Twitter. And I'm just like, bro, like, just by the way you look, I know that I can count on you. If you come over to me looking like a fat fucking jawbreaker with green and purple hair, I'm not gonna hire you. I'm not gonna hire you. I just won't. That whenever my parents came up to me and said, "Oh man, it's all about how you present yourself," and then my stupid ass said like, "Oh well, as long as I do a good job, I can wear and look however I want." No, that was a lie. Anyway, you see these with the fucking masks? Really? Masks? Really? In 2026? That short little nerd lady over there has some nice tits, though. It's a shame that she had to get laid off. Anyway, we're gonna end it there. remember back during the Xbox 360 era when you got games like that were like 8 hours at best, multiplayer modes and like 4 maps, and everyone had a great time. I remember that was called a multiplayer game, not a live service. I miss those days. I was about to say that, Hobo Paladin. Honestly, they should hire me as a pointing finger. My job would be to point my finger on anything gamer does want, not want, or I think, yeah, because I'm looking at these individuals and I'm pretty sure they're good at computers in some facet. But I'm just looking at them and I'm like, you got laid off? Nigga, then I could be a fucking game developer. What the fuck am I doing? I'm pretty sure there's more to it than that. But I'm just saying, okay? Like, we just saw one lady that got laid off twice, okay? And she looks like a bog witch that would sit underneath a bridge with a cauldron of Nurgle's fucking stew inside of it, okay? All right? So, miss me with that bullshit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I'll speak on that later. Anyway, guys, I am going to end it there. Thanks so much for joining me today. This has been great. I am so hungry for fucking video games right now. Sometimes I don't want to talk, I just want to play video games. Yeah, I just lean into it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, man, do I want to stream and talk about video games, or do I want to play video games? And as soon as I start the stream, it's like, damn, as soon as I start the stream, I'm just like, damn, I want to talk about video games. Or it's like, damn, actually, I want to play video games. So it's kind of back and forth with me. But anyway, I'm gonna send you over to Cineviri. She's playing Dead Space. I will catch you guys later. Just remember to watch some of the Frank Frazetta art after the stream. Some of the work might be a bit NSW. Yeah, I saw it. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me. And yeah, I'm gonna go check out some art and probably head to bed here. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Have a good one.